Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Wednesdays. Okay. So now we're on season 1, episode 4, which is the tale of the Twisted Claw. Tale of Twisted Claw. So what's the story, Em? Do you want me to tell the story?
Please tell.
Okay,
I
so
want to butcher it. No.
the story pretty much is it's mischief night. There's two boys, Kevin and Dougie. Which one's which though? I don't know.
Dougie is the little, like the blonde, like one with like that kind of
The one who
hair.
wasn't in the race.
Yeah, the one that wasn't in the race. And
That's Dougie.
Yes.
And Kevin's
and
the
then
one
Kevin's
with the
the one
braces.
with like kind of like the shaved head.
Okay.
That's how I got it with the hair.
Dougie and Kevin, they're walking, they're around the neighborhood doing, mischief night things. They're spraying shaving cream on people's windows, TPing their trees, stuff like that. So they go to this old lady's house. Miss Clove is her name. She's supposedly a witch. They knock on her, or, play ding dong ditch with her. They hit the doorbell. They're messing around or whatever. She opens the door, and they're about to hit shaving cream on the door, but she opens it, and they hit her in the face by accident. It blinds her for a second. She walks back, and it hits the vase, knocks it over, breaks it. They run out of there and get out of there, never to come back. So they're both, kind of scared about what happened with that. Then on actual Halloween, they get dressed up. They're going out for candy. They want to go back there again, or it really is Kevin that wanted to go back there more than Dougie. Dougie's more like the kind of like timid, reserved kid, and then Kevin's more the outgoing, bad kid, I guess I would say for the story. They go back for Halloween. She lets them in. She's like, "Oh, you guys are, she knows who they are. She remembers, but she, you guys are the only ones that came to my house for Halloween, so I'm going to give you a special gift." She gives them a vulture's claw.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Eagles.
Go Birds, though.
Oh, go Birds.
All right,
Go
fine.
Birds.
Go Birds,
I know
right?
go
Go
Birds.
Birds.
Get your hand off my knee.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Go Birds.
Go Birds! Okay, let's go, Eagles! Let's go, Birds! Go Birds!
She said it'll give them 3 wishes each. So they get that, and then but she says be careful what you wish for. They end up making some wishes unknowingly at first, not thinking it's real, and then every time they make a wish, like something bad happens. It's never a good outcome to whatever their wish is. So the first one was Dougie was tired of trick-or-treating, so he said, "I wish we've done trick-or-treating." So then the next second, these bullies or whatever gang up on him, steal Kevin's candy, and then they Halloween's over. The next day, Kevin is in a race, or he wants to beat this one kid. I don't remember his name.
I don't
remember his.
No, I don't really remember.
Boston.
It was like a weird name.
It was weird. But I guess this one kid,
Boston?
something like that, Boston, something, I don't know. But he always wins races, and Kevin wants to win, so he wishes that he would win the race. So of course it's not going to be a good way. So they're running around. Kevin's in second place, and a random dog comes out of nowhere, knocks over the kid, breaks his leg or whatever, and then Kevin ends up winning. He doesn't care how he won. He's happy he won, but Dougie's like, a dog came out of nowhere. These are dangerous wishes.
I wish for world peace.
Teacher, that was very selfish of you.
Stuff like that. They go back to their house, Dougie's house, I think.
Yes.
His parents go out. They're hanging there or whatever. And then Dougie's scared about using it anymore with his parents. And Kevin grabs it and says, I wish you wouldn't, something about, I wish you would forget about your parents or something like that. They get a phone call the next minute, and then Dougie's parents have been in an accident, so he's like freaking out, everything like that. So then they're fighting over the claw. You don't know what's going on. Dougie grabs it, and he says he wishes his grandpa was here to help or whatever. He wasn't really thinking. They freak out because he's dead, so they look out and here's his car. He's like I guess a zombie or a ghost or whatever's coming back in his car or whatever. So they're freaking out, and Kevin just wants to say he just wants to try to get rid of things.
Is it? I wish the wishes are bad.
But you can't, because the wishes are all they all end up being bad and somehow.
Yeah.
And so Dougie finally gets the knowledge or whatever to figure out that, hey, I know how to fix this. So he grabs a claw. He says he wishes they never broke the vase. Everything gets fixed. Kevin loses his medal because he didn't win the race because that never happened. Everything goes back to normal. There's a knock at the door, and then they open it, and it's the vase. The vase of Miss Clove, and it says "Trick or Treat."
Trick or treat!
And a little note, so funny little ending. So okay, easy, right? That was this one.
Yeah.
What do you think about the characters?
I give them a 7. I thought they were like
7?
funny.
Mm-hmm. Funny, all right,
Like,
yeah,
funny
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff. So like, yeah, they weren't like annoying.
Yes, yeah, that's
Or
yep,
anything,
they weren't. Yep.
So like that's good
Mhm.
and everything. So yeah, I liked them. Thought they were good. Like,
I did as well. I'm gonna give them a 6. I thought they weren't annoying, which they just seemed like two friends.
Yeah.
One of them wasn't like more whiny than the other one or anything like that.
Yeah,
They're just normal kids. There's kind of one that was a bit more bad, but they both got into mischief and stuff. So I didn't think they were bad at all. So
yeah.
a 6 for the characters. How about the story?
Is it? Oh, story.
Excuse
I was
me.
gonna say
Well, you
six.
can skip right. Whatever. My bad. Atmosphere setting.
Yeah, okay. Well, I liked it because it was like, well, it was just like a little bit, but it was like I liked how it was like Halloween.
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween.
Yes.
And stuff, so like I like that. So I'm a 7 because I liked it.
Yes, I forgot. I wrote that down too. The best thing about this episode is that it takes place on Mischief Night and on Halloween, which is cool. You get to see that. It's not really it's kind of involved in the story, but not super where the
Yeah.
wishes are. But yeah, I like that it's Halloween and Mischief Night, so I'm gonna give that a 7 as well for atmosphere.
Yep.
For story, me personally, I'm gonna give it a 2. Reason being, I've seen this thing on everything.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
The Simpsons did an episode like this. Everybody does an episode where it's like, you get like a monkey's paw or you get whatever. It has the 3 wishes and they're always bad wishes and you have to end up wishing that you didn't do whatever you did to get it in the first place. It's the same story and I've heard it 1,000 times. So,
Okay, I give the story a 5.
5.
Because it was okay, but I didn't know that other people usually do like that kind of story and stuff. So like when you were saying that, I never knew like the Simpsons did it.
Uh-oh, Simpsons did it, Simpsons did it. No, no, Simpsons did it, Simpsons did it. Ah!
I don't remember.
Well, yeah, I don't think you. It's not like it was on one of the Halloween episodes of Simpsons, but it's just one of those stories that's been around forever. So a lot of different places have done it. It's no fault to Are You Afraid of the Dark.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stories they have that are kind of just based on lore that other people have done as well. So
Yeah.
that's just how it is for some of these episodes. It's not a big deal. So I just didn't enjoy it because of that. So 2, would you say it was?
I said 5.
5. Okay, not that bad. Okay, so overall, what'd you think of Tale of Twisted Claw?
I'm gonna change my answer. I gave it a 7.
Seven.
I liked
Okay.
it because I liked the characters a lot.
Yeah,
'cause they
yeah.
weren't annoying and stuff. The setting was kind of cool. The story was like half and half and stuff. So I enjoy it.
Okay. I like the story. I like the characters. No, my bad. I like the atmosphere, Halloween, and everything like that. I like the characters, but the story just kills me because I've seen it so many times. So I'm gonna give it a I'll give it a 5, right down the middle, average. Not too bad because, like I said, I've seen it before. But it's still a pretty good episode, and the kids are good, and the atmosphere is awesome as well. So, is there anything else you want to say about it?
You guys should definitely watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, so you like it so far?
Well, yeah, I've always liked it.
Okay.
I just never watch it. So.
Okay. Yeah. It's very good. Are You Afraid of the Dark is awesome.
I
love
think,
it.
those are the, what was it? I think the first one and then the Lonely Ghost one are only ones I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember another one, but I don't remember, like, a lot of things about it, and I think it's, like, in later seasons.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll see it eventually, and then
Yeah.
maybe you'll remember from there. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us for another episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Wednesdays. So we'll see you for the next one, and take care.
Take care.
Kenny, Kenny,